Boom. Right, guys and girls, thanks for joining us for another show of Real Ball Talk this late Sunday evening. We've got our guest here today. We've got Jalil. How you doing, Jalil?
Not too well, bro. Not too well.
Understandable. We've got a new man here. We got Rash. Rash, how you doing, man?
Sounding, man. Good health. Pissed off.
Yeah, man. I hate that. Good health is the most important thing right now, even though I think us three as Arsenal fans, health right now, they're pushing that side of it to the limit. But I guess I think we have to start there. We have to start with the game that we just saw. Rash, you wouldn't know this, but I've been speaking to Jalil all week, and I've kind of been predicting that Arsenal would lose today. But even I think, didn't really believe that we would lose, if I was being honest. I think I was just throwing it out there so people could get mentally ready just in case. And I was saying to Jalil, man, that last 10 minutes of the game, it's like I was watching the game, but I was really reminiscing. I was thinking back to the good old days when we played good football and we used to win. Not that sorry crap that we saw out there today. So I guess I want to start with you, Rash. What did you make of the game, man? What are your thoughts?
To me, I think Arsenal have just totally lost their identity. What I've been seeing for the last few games, I don't even know who I'm witnessing. I don't know what they're trying to do. I don't know if they've actually got tactics. They've got names on the pitch that can handle the job, playing against teams that we should be able to brush under the carpet. But It's like, and it's mad. I don't even want to say they ain't got heart because you can see they're trying stuff.
Yeah.
But it's just like they're just tactically inept right now. It's like they don't know. Like, I'm watching the game today. I'm seeing like poor movement, nowhere to pass, same old side-to-side crap. Xhaka constantly turning around, passing the ball backwards, made a stupid mistake today again. And then from that, he lost his head and done something that he should know. He's former captain. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You should know. Once you put your hands on someone, especially in a violent way like that, you're going to be off the pitch. Yeah. And then you're going to cost the team. They're going to have to try and struggle harder to try and get a point. But we ain't got no shooters. Got a gun on the badge for no reason.
Yeah.
I ain't shooting.
Bro, first before I jump in, Valentine, welcome on, bro. Can you hear us well, Valentine? Oh, man, he's looking depressed, man. Arsenal.
He's looking upset, man.
He's looking upset, right. But yeah, man. Rash, I think everything you said there is spot on. I think the real good point you made there is about the passion aspect of it. You can see these men are trying out there.
Yeah.
You can see that men are trying, but it's like, you know when the soul gets sucked out of you? And you're just like, you're just playing, but you're not, like you said, tactics, you don't see it like, and it's just, I don't know, man. So, but I think I'll come back to you on that point because then that touches on the conversation about what we do next. Because I think we are starting to now approach that time. But so I guess let me come on to you, Jalil. What are your thoughts on the game? Obviously, you are, as we were speaking about before, the man that said 3 to 5 years for Arteta. You know, how you feeling about that? Hey, not to throw you under the bus, I just gotta point out this. How you feeling right now, man?
You know what it is, yeah? I feel the same.
Yeah.
I feel the same. And I mean, I'll elaborate on it just because I know I'm getting a lot of stick. Since that went out about the 3 to 5 years, I've been getting stick left, right, and centre. DMs, personal group chats, family members, all over the gaff.
Yeah.
But what I will say to that is I still want to support it. This was a very poor performance, first of all, before we get into it. Everyone was poor. Our guys who normally shine were poor. Shaka. I got to give some praises to a few people, though. I think Holden did a good job today. And, you know, I normally think Gabriel was the better defender, but today Holden was the better defender at this point.
Yeah, Gabriel was a bit shaky today.
Very shaky. Poor decision-making a lot of times. But having said that, I still feel like there's a lot of dead wood that needs to come out of this team, you know, when it comes to I know we just got him, but William, Bellerin, mate, don't let me go on and on. But I just wanna go back to the fact that I know we played poor today, and a lot of people will be defending Aubameyang, which is a bit silly in my opinion, because last week we were talking about Aubameyang. He needs creativity. Today, how many shots did he have on target? How many chances did he have? We can't keep defending the guy. He's a nice guy. Don't get me wrong. He's a very nice guy. But you've got to look at the bigger picture. We can't keep defending him. He needs to be dropped. But then I think who are we bringing in? It don't really make sense. Like, it's a lose-lose regardless of what we're at and what we're doing. So having said that, I'm still gonna stick to my 2 to 3 transfer windows, not my 3 to 5 years, but my 2 to 3 transfer windows, because I believe in the process that he's trying to bring to Arsenal.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I think that's very rational as well. As I mentioned, I think you haven't gone from one side to the other after essentially only one game. I think the point you made there about the dead wood, I think that's another serious conversation that needs to be had, because I've said it before, and there's a lot of people that I know call me harsh in terms of the people I've said I want out of the club. I've said I want Bellerin out of the club. I want Holden out of the club. I want Mustafi out of the club. I want Kolasinac out of the club. If you give me 15, 20 minutes again for Maitland-Niles, I want him out. I want Willock out. I want Nelson out.
You want Niles out?
Niles, if you can get 15 to 20 mil, he can go. Get Nelson out. Get Willock out. Get Xhaka out. Send Ceballos back to Real Madrid. Mate, I will get rid of half the squad minimum. Get Chambers out as well. I forgot him. Mate,
I think
go Rush.
Everyone who's part of the Wenger era. Anyone who's part of the Wenger era needs to go. And as long as you've got anyone there from the Wenger era, there's never going to be a clear opportunity. What are you working with man's rejects for? Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, there's certain men out there that wasn't even getting a game under Wenger. They're getting games now. You understand? Like these guys need to be cleared out first. So if Arteta really wants to, if he really wants to take full accountability for what's going on out there, and if we fully want to put the blame on the manager in totality, then let him do it with men that he wants on the team. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
100%.
With men that he fit, make us judge him against his decisions. Do you know what I mean? Because if we do, in regards to what he's brought in, Gabriel's a good guy. Like, I think he's a sick defender.
Yes,
all right.
I agree.
Last 2 games, he's been a bit, you know what I mean? But he hasn't been bad.
Nah.
Yeah. Who else he bringing? All right, William.
Partey, obviously.
Williams, forget William. Who's that?
Partey.
Yeah. Partey, whenever he has been on the pitch, you just see class. Yeah. So if you're thinking about who Arteta is bringing into the squad, let's put a little line under Willian, because at the same time, where we have to remember, man's old. And it's mad how age can creep up on you physically. Yeah, last season he was doing stuff. Well, he's still banging out things for Chelsea. Yeah, still doing the things for Chelsea. But this year, like, this, not only has the year been totally different in regards to living circumstances because of the COVID and lockdown and everything like that, and accessibility to keeping yourself as fit as you normally would. Yeah. But a year's gone on. Like, I know that I feel it in my bones that, well, I'm a bit different from last year. Do you know what I mean? I might not be able to get to the ball as quick as I did last year. Do you know what I mean? Or do that extra sprint that I normally would have. So he's going to be feeling it as well. Do you know what I mean? Especially with the high intensity training that Arteta's been doing as well. It's different. I can't really expect him. Everyone's expecting him to perform. I'm not expecting to. I was expecting him to bring a bit of experience and a bit of calmness into the games. I wasn't expecting him to be Chelsea Willian, because you know what I mean?
I feel you.
But the dead, as you're saying, clearing out the dead wood, it's got to go. Everyone who got hired, signed under Wenger needs to go.
Yeah. No, I think that's a great point. But let me play a little bit of devil's advocate with you, and this is for both you and Jalil. We're talking about, we know Arteta's made a couple of decent signings there in Gabriel and Partey. Definitely. I mean, like we said, the William one, he's been iffy, but we never expected Willian Chelsea prime. Anyone who did, that was just mistaken. But on the other side of it, Arteta was the one who decided to keep Xhaka when he was about to go to Hertha Berlin in January. Arteta's also the one who's exiled William Saliba for God knows what reason. No one knows why Saliba didn't get to the 25-man squad for the Europa League. For the Europa League. And guys like, even like, don't get me wrong, I rate Balogun as a talent and guys like Aziz, but they made it to the Europa League squad and he couldn't. And then guys like Torreira, okay, I could understand why Torreira went. But are we sure we wouldn't rather have Torreira right now than Xhaka?
I don't think it's if or all when it comes to Torreira or Xhaka, because to be honest, I thought Torreira needed to go because in reality he didn't want to be there.
Yeah,
and it's hard to, it's hard to play your best when you don't want to be there. So we're never going to get the best out of him. Xhaka should have gone a long time ago. I don't know why. Look, the only thing Xhaka had was a good shot, and he don't even shoot.
He don't.
So what does he have? Nothing. Why is he still there? Why is he being selected? I think Arteta convinced him to stay at the time because we didn't have any other leaders. We didn't have any. They were all like they're all cut. Yeah, Koscielny cut. Do you know what I mean? Like Ramsey cut. Like we didn't have no one. Yeah. So I think he was thinking, well, we've either got to have Ozil or Xhaka. Now Ozil, who knows when he's going to be playing? But Xhaka's we can make him consistent. We need a kind of voice in the pitch because he is always shouting. That's why we keep it. But I think that's all he got saved. I think that's the only thing that saved him.
Yeah, no.
Can't be his ability. What does he bring to a game?
Nothing. I can't stand the guy. But let me not get onto Xhaka too much because that makes my blood boil. Valentine, can you hear us?
Hey guys, how you guys doing, man?
Hey, we're surviving, bro. Valentine, say hello to Rash. We got Rash here, another fellow Arsenal fan. And Jalil as well, who you haven't met as well.
Going
on.
Bro, Valentine, how you doing, man? We were worried about you after the game. We thought you'd gone MIA.
Nah. I had to quickly do something, innit? But all I'm gonna say, yeah, you know Xhaka, yeah, I don't want to see him play for Arsenal again, but I'm fed up with that guy, bro.
You're done with Xhaka.
Fucking fed up with Xhaka, bro. So brain dead, you know. It was in the time of the game, yeah, when Arsenal actually looked like we were gonna score. We're pressing this guy. We had them in their own half. They couldn't leave, and this. But I'm fed up with Xhaka, bro. I am fed up. I don't. Especially with what happened to Pepe as well. Arteta will have told the team that they need to control their anger, and they still went on to do this. Well, I don't know. I don't know. The players are really letting Arteta down. And with Lacazette as well, they had like 2 good chances in that first half, and they couldn't bear it. I don't know what's going on. Like luck is against Arsenal. Everything's against Arsenal at the moment. I don't know. I don't even think Ozil in the team will sort any of this out. I just think. I just think we need to go back to the drawing board and just get rid of a few players now that have failed Wenger, failed Emery, and now failing Arteta. We need to get rid of some of these players.
Yeah.
And then I think it's going to be like a 2-year, 3-year plan to get back to where we want to be. But it's not going to be. I don't think getting rid of Arteta is going to change anything. You can get a new manager in. The team might get that manager bounce, like 6 months time, it's gonna be the same thing again. So I don't really know.
No, I think that's a great point, and that links into what Rash mentioned as well about the players from the Wenger era, which we know for the last couple of years was just like, not only were we going down the table, but the mindset was all wrong. The mentality was all wrong. It wasn't about winning anymore. They just were weak. When things went against them, it would go downhill. So I guess maybe if I bring up one player to each of you, I guess I just want a simple keep or sell. So I'll go round one by one. So Jalil, I'll start with you. Let's start in goal. Leno, how you feel about him? Keep or sell?
Keep.
Okay. Just about.
No, the reason why I said that, I was kind of like thinking about it, and I was thinking, can we get better? But then now I look at stuff. He doesn't really have much to do. Like if you look at today's game, right, he didn't really have much to do. So I haven't really I mean, no, keep, because he did do a lot of stuff for us in the past and stuff, and I haven't really seen anything that only his kicking is the only thing I'm a bit worried about, and because we're playing out from the back, I'm suspicious about that, but no, keep, yeah, 100%.
Yeah, no, I feel that. Rash Bellerin.
Oh, Bellerin. Oh, it's crazy with that guy because I like him because I remember who he was.
Oh yeah, I do as well.
You know the one there?
I know who he was. Yeah.
Yeah, you know the one there. I know who he was, and I know what he can do. And it's only been a couple years since that, so I'm thinking he must still have it in his locker. But I'm tired of his shit, bro. You know the one like he does some good things, but when he just like he's gone. I get rid.
I agree with that, man. Valentine, let me give you Rob Holding. What are you saying?
Rob Holding, I'll get rid. Get rid.
I
mean, he was gonna go on loan to Newcastle. I don't know what Arteta saw in that guy to bring him back, to convince him to stay. That's why we're in 15th. But imagine a club like Arsenal having to convince Rob Holding to stay, man.
Hey, you know what? It's not a bad point. Hey, you know what? I'm not gonna touch on Gabriel and Tierney because I think we're all happy with them. I think we're all good with them.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah.
So I guess let me come to you, Jalil. I mean, based off today's first 11, El Neni, what are you doing with him? Keep or sell?
Oi, I don't even know why you're scratching your head. I don't even want to try it. Don't try it,
Hey, Rash is about to go, hey.
Do you know what it is? Me and Rash had a conversation about El Nene quite a few times, right? So obviously when I see the negative in people, Rash is the one who says, oh, wait, what about this? So I'm going to have to be honest as possible as I can. So, and then he's a good player, don't get me wrong. Actually, I think I'm overdoing it. He's not good. He's all right. So,
yo.
No.
Yeah, go on.
He does the basics, right? He does the basics, and you love to see it. And he's very similar to Xhaka in terms of he does the basics, he does what he needs to do, but they don't look that great. He looked good when he had Partey next to him against Man United, and we were all buzzing about him. But if you're asking me, would I sell him or would I keep him going forward, and to get back to where we need to get to, I would sell him.
Okay, fair enough.
You hurt me, both.
Rash, that hurt you, man. So let me come to you, Rash. Xhaka, keep or sell?
Gone.
Cool. Doesn't need to be spoken about any more than that.
Nothing more.
Nothing more, man.
Do you know what it is? Because I think I've already said it. I said, like, the only thing he did have was his shots, and he doesn't shoot anymore. 100%. He's just reckless.
He's just reckless, man.
Can I touch on that quickly?
Oh, boy.
I hear what you're saying about the shoot.
Don't defend Xhaka, Jalil, please.
No, I'm not going to defend him. But I hear what you're saying about the shooting aspect of things. But we've got to remember one thing. Arteta doesn't want him to go that far up the pitch. He just wants him to play the ball from the defence and get it through to either Saka or Willian on either flanks. That's what his job is to do. I'm not defending him. I'm just saying that.
Yeah, no, that's a fair point.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. He's not good at that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? The only thing he is good at is shooting, and he don't shoot. Yeah, I remember Arteta stopped him or not. He stopped him. Okay, I want you to play balls and stuff like that. Oh, I can't. It's shit. He's got to go.
No, hey, I'm with that.
And you know what, John?
Yo.
No, do you know what? When we go around a full circle on it, we'll come back to our money.
We'll say no more. We'll come back to that. Valentine, what are you saying, Lacazette?
Lacazette.
I think was it 2 years ago? Like he was our player of the season. I don't know what's gone on since then. But just if we could get good money for him, I would say sell. I don't think he's good enough, to be starting for where we want to get to. I don't think he's. I don't know. I'll get rid. Yeah. I'll get rid as well. It's a tough one, but I'll get rid. I think. I think I'll. Yeah, that's a tricky one still.
Yeah, it's a tricky one because I like Lacazette, but the last year or so, something's happened to him where it's like his game has been changed. like this whole him number 10, I don't understand why
Do
they
you wanna
think
know?
it works.
Do you wanna know my opinion on that?
Go on.
If you see how he, if you look at Laka's game when he's playing as the forward, yeah, and down the centre, where do you see him throughout the whole game? He's
Coming
dropping
back.
deep into the midfield. He
Yeah.
wants to grab the ball. He wants to be part of the build-up play. When they hit it out and it comes just to the halfway line, he'll hold it down, take a step backwards, twist, turn, look for a next thing, calm the things down. He's been playing like a midfielder
Yeah.
more than he's been playing than a striker for a little while now. He doesn't get the goal since like that first season or the first season where he scored a couple goals. What did he have? 13, 14 goals, something like that.
Yeah.
Since then, what, 6? Like he's not even scoring goals.
No.
Do you know what I mean? So, but he is working hard. He works hard. I like him. I think
I do as well.
I think we'd have to. He can be molded into something else. I think because he does too much in a game to just say no, he's not good. He's not good. He doesn't do his core role, which is score goals, but he does so much more than other players throughout the whole game.
Yeah.
But that's
To be
my
honest, I
opinion.
agree with that,
Obviously, Valentine, you know what I mean? Respect your
Yeah.
opinion, man's got a cut, but that's just what I wanted to say.
No, that's a fair point.
That's a good point, to be honest. Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah. No, that's a fair point. And I think the last one we started today is we can't let go of Willian already. He's just joined, so I'm not even going to throw him out there. And Aubameyang, we just signed him to a new £350,000 a week deal. So
I'd sell them both.
Mate,
because I know Barca needs something. They're probably still gonna ask for Aubameyang. Yeah, we can get some good money because of the contract that he's on. Yeah, and I would I'll sell my man. I'll sell him as well.
Yeah, you know what? If you gave me 60 mil now, I'll sell Aubameyang. If you give me 60 mil, he's gone.
100%.
He's gone, man.
And I wouldn't even buy a striker. I'll buy Aouar.
Yeah, he's a good player.
I saw news today. I think he's heading PSG, unfortunately.
I saw that.
Yeah,
I saw that.
That, which is classic. And apparently, what's the other one that plays for Salzburg? I can't pronounce his name.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't. Is it Dominic? I don't know. Yeah.
Dominic something. Looks like he's doing Leipzig.
He's in Leipzig, bro.
So we're just losing out talents everywhere.
I don't think any agents want to send their clients to Arsenal at the moment. You know,
we don't even pay good. That's the. I mean, I guess. If we analyze where we are now, we're 15th for the table. We've got 13 points after 12 games. We've scored 9 goals in all after 12 games. It's literally rock bottom. We're already 12 points off first, obviously, which is irrelevant. I think we're 11 points off fourth. So it looks like even if we did want to have any hopes of Champions League, we would have to win the Europa League. Which, again, when you consider, Valentine's laugh says it all. Even that statement there is banter in itself. So I guess because Jalil asked me about Arteta in an hour, and I don't know where I am right now in terms of decision making, because what manager would come right now? Yeah, would you think he would still come right now? Yeah,
right now for the right price, it'd come. I'm sorry, like, right? Do you know what it is? I believe that Arteta. I see what he's trying to do. I see what he's trying to do. But in the midst of what he's trying to do, he hasn't done the thing that I thought he would do. Yeah. He is from the Wenger era. He knows the Arsenal philosophy. Yeah. He knows the quick passing, one touch, 2 touch, pass and move. Yeah. Risky balls. Yeah. Darting runs through the centre and on the side at the same time, confusing the defence. Yeah? 4 or 5 men in the attack, and every single one of them touched the ball at least 3 times in it, and it's a goal. Yeah, shooting. So he's from that era. So I thought he was going to be like, okay, they've lost it a little bit through Emery. I'm going to just bring that in because that's natural, and I'm going to fix this defence.
Yeah.
But in regards, in pursuit of fixing the defence, he's lost it. He's lost, like, we don't even, like, like there was the other game. What game was that, Jalil? And I was speaking to you, and I said that, well, the last couple minutes of the game, the last 2 goals of it, it reminded me of the old Arsenal because of the way we were scored it. I think it had to be in Europe anyway. Yeah.
It was Europa game. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. And the build-up play was just amazing. And he hasn't done that. And I don't know what's going on. It's like he's forgotten that that's what we are. Do you know what I mean? And that's the disappointment about Arteta, what I have. I think he's a good guy. He's got good intentions and stuff like that. And I believed he would do that. But from what I see, I don't think he can do that. Yeah, I don't think he can. And he's made a few bad decisions.
Yeah.
Namely, keeping Ozil out of the squad. That is ridiculous.
Do you think that's his decision? Ridiculous.
He's saying it is.
He's saying it is.
I've got to blame him. I've got to blame him. I don't think it is. I've got to blame him because he's saying it's me. So, okay, you're saying it's you. It's you.
Yeah, I feel you. You're right. I feel you. It's a great point.
You know what I mean? And I think...
What is going on with Saliba?
That as well. I mean, you've got Mustafi in your squad. What's Mustafi on? Mustafi's on like 90 racks a week, isn't it?
He doesn't want to commit to the club. He wants to leave.
Oh, we tried to give him a new contract and he turned it down. Mustafi.
Why would you give him a new contract?
I think it's because they wanted to sell him. But again.
We need the money. The reason why
we let him go, bro.
No, the reason why we wanted to sell Mustafi is because we needed to put a price tag on him. So give him an extra 2 to 3 year contract and sell him. But can I just touch on Saliba thing for you guys just quickly? Yeah, if that's all right. So with Saliba, we got respect. So what Rash said in terms of decision making, the Ozil thing, I'm fully backing Rash on that. I'm fully backing everyone who says, why the hell did you? And if you're saying it's you that made the decision, I'm coming for you too. So cool. But we know it wasn't his decision because Ozil and Arteta played with each other at the same level, if that makes sense, at Arsenal. So we know it's not his decision, but he's saying it has to be him. I'm coming for him. So that's his bad decision. The good decision, we've got to think about one thing with Saliba. He's young, and is anyone actually going to sit here and tell me that Saliba's good or he's what we need? Or we've got better, he's better than Mustafi. We can't really say that because we don't know what he's like. He could look good on paper and he could look good in a few games, but he could be shit. And Arteta's first class.
He's got past, you know. Remember, who's he with? Etienne, isn't it?
Yeah, Saint Etienne, yeah.
And we saw him playing for them for 3 seasons. All right, last season, the 2 seasons before that, he was dope. Even though the team was shit and they, you know what I mean, like they wouldn't win and that.
Yeah.
But if you look for a man or someone who looked solid or someone who knew what he was doing in that squad, he was one of them that was.
Yeah, but I hear what you're saying, but we got to, in Arteta we trust kind of in a way that if he's not seeing something from Saliba, but he's seeing something from everyone else, like we got to remember Socrates has been left out of the team. Like while we're not shouting, why is Socrates not in the team and Mustafi in the team? Saliba, we don't really. Yes, he's killed it in a league, but in a shit league, bro. We've got to be honest. League One is a shit league compared to Prem. Prem's a full game, bro.
But Jalil, to go against you, his centre-back partner, Fofana, is ripping it up at Leicester.
Yep.
And Saliba was rated higher than him.
Saliba was rated higher than him as well back in France.
And even then, I don't even mind Saliba coming in and making 3 mistakes every game. Because that's what Mustafi does anyway.
Yeah, but that's the thing. That's the thing. If Saliba did that every 3 games, we won't get onto him, but we'll get onto Mustafi. Can't see everyone getting.
But Mustafi's got a record.
Yes,
man's got a criminal record, bro.
Yes. Mustafi's got 5 worst defenders I've seen.
No, Mustafi's dead. I'm not trying to defend him. I'm not trying to defend Mustafi because he's
whack. You know.
What I'm trying to say is Saliba might not be the answer. We can't sit here and think he's the answer just because he's partner Leicester doing big.
But we should at least be able to find out. Alright?
100%. 100% agree. 100%. Like for me, as I've said it before, Mustafi is in the worst 5 defenders I've seen for Arsenal. Think about it. Schillaci, Mustafi,
Grimaldi. I think Grimaldi might be better than him.
Who?
See, look, you don't even know who. Grimaldi.
Oh, hey, that Don. Hey, he's a fraud. Bro, listen, bro, Andre Santos, Johan Giroud. So
Yeah.
Rashford doing 1-2s with Messi at Camp Nou. Hey,
We've had a few bad ones, you know.
we got a few bad ones, and Mustafi deserves his place up there.
He does.
He does.
He's in the
So
Hall of Fame.
listen, but man, listen. Also, I guess what was I going to say? Rash has kind of given me his indication. So Rash, are you saying you're Arteta out or Arteta out if Allegri can come in? What are you saying?
So I'm saying if I had a preference, I would opt for experience. I wasn't going for Arteta in the first place before he came to Arsenal. I was screaming Allegri and these sort of characters. I was even saying I'd rather have Poch, but obviously Poch couldn't come back to the Prem in that year. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So when Arteta came, I was like, and he started doing good. I was like, okay, but in reality, no. We need the experience. We need someone who people fear, not who they like. You know what I mean? Yeah, we're cool. Yeah, Allegri will keep them in, like, kick them up the arse and make them work hard. We'll bring some good football. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
I'm not saying I'm not Arteta out, but I definitely am not convinced that he's good enough for the position. I think it's just too much for him. I think it's bigger than him.
Yeah, no, I think that's fair. Valentine, before I go to Jalil, where you at with Arteta? Like how? Because our next 3 games, just so you guys all know, I'm sure you already do. Our next 3 games, we got Southampton at home on Wednesday, then we got Everton away on Saturday, and then the week after that we got Chelsea at home. So it's a tough 3 games. So Valentine, where you at, man? Where you at with Arteta?
I'm gonna say with Arsenal, I just think the players are not good enough. I just think even if a new manager comes in, it's gonna be the same bollocks. I just think the players are not good enough.
Yeah.
And the quicker we realize this, I think what we actually need to do is we need to get rid of some players.
Yeah.
And actually, when Arteta came in, the football improved.
Yeah.
And even the beginning of the season, we won the Community Shield. I was looking forward to the season. We went away at Man United. We won as well.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, Arsenal, Arsenal's getting back. I don't know what's happened.
Mad that game was this season.
Yeah, that game was this season. Since that game, everything's just gone downhill.
Downhill, man.
I don't know if I should blame Arteta. I just.
Do you think it's confidence? Do you think it's confidence?
I don't even know. I don't know what it is. It's just
because the team's
they're not good enough.
But they've got it in them because we've seen a few good performances. You know what I mean? Why is it not? Do you know what I mean? Why is it not happening?
I think when the new manager comes in, that manager bounce. I think that honeymoon period is ended, and the players, the players' quality is beginning to show again, just like he did under Emery. Because when he came in, he went on that 22-game unbeaten streak. Then the players just the quality just went down again, and that's exactly what's happening to Arteta now. So I think even if we get in Allegri, I think we're gonna have that bounce, but down the line again, it's gonna happen even with Allegri. I just think the players are not good enough. So I'm probably Arteta in. At the moment I'm Arteta in. I'm thinking it's more of the players than the manager.
Yeah. No, that's fair, man. But do you have a breaking point? Like, if we lose the next 3 games, what are you saying then?
I think at this point of the season, to be honest, what I'm aiming for is top 10. I'm just aiming for top 10. I've already written up top 6. I don't.
We can't be talking about top 10 around here, man.
Well, I know, but I don't know. It's just
this is crazy.
The Arsenal midfield. When I think about it, I will say that off the top of my head, Man City, Chelsea, Liverpool, Leicester, probably Wolverhampton, probably Everton. All this team got better midfield than Arsenal.
Definitely, yeah.
And midfield is really important in controlling games. I don't think the players are good enough. That's why I stand.
No, I agree with you. The players are definitely not good enough. I just think it's more of a question, I guess. Is there a limit point because if we lose our next 3, or let's say we lose 2 of our next 3, then we are going to be on 15, 16 points after what? 15 games? I mean,
I know what's gonna happen to me, because I remember when towards the end of Emery's era, I didn't even watch football.
oh
I
yeah,
didn't watch football. I didn't watch Arsenal. I didn't even turn on the team. I forget that. I don't want to hear it.
man.
Because I'd watch it, get my shirt on and everything. Do you know what I mean? And then my missus is dissing me 90 minutes later.
That's when you know it's bad. That's when you know it's bad, man. That's when you know it's bad.
I'll be in there doing a mad fuss and she'll just walk in and be, what's better? I'm like, Arsenal, man. Be like, yeah, but they're shit. No, they're shit. You know what I mean?
There was. I've had that too much. Hey, listen. Hey, guys, before we finish this off, let's jump out of this and then we jump back in. So we got like a last.
Sorry, quick one, John. Can I get your opinion? Are you Arteta winner out?
Man, I'm just a host in it, so we'll come back. We'll come back. We'll come back.